Welcome back to Sports Jam. It certainly has been a great season for the Maple Grove boys soccer team, and now playoff time for all the teams around the area, starting with the Section 5 AA tournament for these guys. We're joined by a couple of their top players and also Coach Greg Leininger, and starting with Trevor Gifft. And we talked to you guys, a couple times during the season. Obviously, you knew you had pretty good potential, but do you like the way this team's been performing all the way through here?
Yeah, we've done well thus far. We've worked hard and we've gotten results. And the wins they help us going into sections, but we know that what's ahead is the most important, and everything is behind us at this point.
There will be a trophy coming to your school for conference championship, and I know the playoffs mean more probably, but that is a good accomplishment for you guys, isn't it?
Yep, I think that's more of an accolade to our hard work that we've had thus far. And yes, it's nice to bring it home, but once again, we like the section trophies more than the conference awards, and we look forward to the future and the weeks to come ahead.
You guys have been through a lot of playoff games in the past. What do you learn from that? What can you take into the 2014 edition of sections?
You know what? It all comes down to one game, and 80 minutes, and it could be over for you. So you never take it for granted, and every minute you work your hardest because you never know when it's going to be your last.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. Good luck in the playoffs here.
Thank you.
And Kevin Hoof, you guys put together just a really good, strong, consistent regular season. Is the consistency part what's done this for you guys as much as anything?
Yeah, I feel like most of the guys have kept their energy well throughout the whole season, staying consistent there. Hard work has been a big thing for us, so each practice we take it as a game, so I feel like that's kind of helped us.
Seems like your group is one, too, that's not getting too high or too low. If things go your way, you don't get too excited. But if they don't go your way, you don't immediately start, getting on each other either, it looks like, from the outside. Is that the way you guys feel, too?
Yeah, I mean, we do get after each other a lot. I mean, if you hung around with us, we argue a lot. But, I mean, I feel like it kind of brings us together on the field as well, so it always brings us to fight with each other.
Pretty good balance on this team, it seems like, too, where you're getting some different scoring from different people, but you're also solid in the back. Has that been something that you've been, pleased with overall, too?
Exactly. I've talked to a number of coaches, and they don't even know, how to deal with us as far as you can't just focus on one guy because we're getting points, we're getting goals and points from all over the place. It's been a huge part of our success.
Heading into playoffs, as we said, you've obviously been through this a lot of times where there were times when you were the pick and it didn't happen. You were the times when people didn't look at you much and you got through. How do you deal with that in terms of the mental part of it, getting ready for the playoffs with the guys?
Exactly. You're exactly right. I've been on all sides of it. Never been with a team that's had this many wins before. I think it's we're not as worried because it's an experienced group. I mean, 90% of these guys were here last year and played 3 section games, so they know what to expect. I think inside they know they're expected to do well.
Greg, congratulations on a good regular season, and best of luck here in Section 5.
Thank you.
All right, Greg Leininger, co-coach for the Maple Grove Crimson boys soccer team.